Hi guys, I wanted to pop on and do an instructional video on how to do the at-home lava lamps using effervescent tablets, vegetable oil. You can use any kind of oil. You can even use baby oil, water, which I have, and your choice of food coloring. So today I'm going to show you with red, and that's just because that's what I pulled out right now. And then you only need one packet of the effervescent tablets. So to get ready, I had already put a little bit of water in here, and I would say that it's maybe 1 part water to 2 parts oil. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a couple drops of food coloring, and this can be, like any color you want. So as much or as little as you want. Let's go heavy-handed on the red. Why not? And put a good amount of red in there. I'm just gonna swirl that around. That looks pretty good. Now I'm using a lid, and this will make the product or the lava lamp reusable for another time. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna pull open these tablets, and they come in these big discs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna break them into quarters. And the only reason I'm doing that is because that's what I saw other people doing. How about we see if one will we'll try one whole, and we'll try some of the little ones, and we'll just see what happens there. The other fun thing is I've seen people add things like glitter and sequins. I don't have any glitter or sequins, but I have these sequence stickers. I'm just gonna pop a couple in there, and I mean, I can't imagine that it would do anything bad except for make for something fun. So I'm just gonna pop a few of those in there. And again, I've seen people do it with glitter and little star shapes or whatnot. So experiment with it, have some fun adding different things. So I'm just putting a few in there because I thought it would be fun to add them, and we would see what it would look like. The glitter looks pretty cool. I saw somebody do a blue one with some glitter. Now these are sticker sequins. They're sticking to my finger, but I think once they get in there, it won't really matter. Now the other thing we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna add our oil. So I've already pre-opened this, and I'm just gonna go probably up to about here with the oil. And let's see. You can do mason jars, mayonnaise jars, leftover spaghetti sauce jars, any kind of jar you have. These are leftover water bottles. Let's see, maybe a little bit more. So, I mean, experiment with whatever you have on hand. But basically, that's it. Now you're going to add your effervescent tablets to this, and they're going to drop all the way down to the bottom, and they're going to start to bubble, and that liquid is going to rise through the oil, and it's supposed to make what looks like a lava lamp. So let's put a couple in there and see what happens. I'm going to put the lid on it, and I'm going to move this closer so you guys could see how fun that is. And that's it. So one tablet is supposed to last about 5 minutes. Look how fun this is. And yeah, so I can see some of the little sequins floating around in there. And I would imagine that like baby oil would be much clearer, less yellow. And you would get to see like the sequins and the glitter maybe a little bit better. So you see, I only put 2 pieces of the tablet in there. And I'm gonna drop the whole big one in there. Let's see what happens then. And I'm screwing this cap on just because I don't even know if I should actually. Maybe I'll leave it a little loose. But I've got a towel here just in case. Look how much that's bubbling. So the bigger the pieces of tablet, the bigger the lava lamp. the smaller the pieces, the smaller the lava lamp. So I think I really enjoyed the bigger piece of the effervescent tablet. And again, I'm not using anything crazy. So you can just keep adding little pieces here and there. And I wasn't sure if it was gonna bubble out, but you could even mix in, let's add some blue to this and see what happens. I bet it'll just turn purple. Oh, look how fun that is when we added it through the top. It kind of pre-mixed, or didn't pre-mix, it just kind of did its thing, but it changed the color of it. And that was only one drop. Let's throw on another half a piece. And you can see this is just doing its own thing. Look how fun that is. And I could see this being a lot cooler with a skinnier bottle maybe, and then it would have more space to rise up. But look how fun that is. And you can just keep popping in a couple. I got this big giant box of effervescent tablets from my local Walmart for less than $5, and there's 48 tablets in here, so that means there's 24 packages. And you could, you know, keep mixing it. Look how cool that is up close. So the effervescent bubbles are separating through the oil. It's a lot of cool looking action, isn't it? Let me open up this last tablet for you guys. So the smaller pieces make the smaller bubble, it looked like. But this is pretty fun. So we'll pop in that last tablet, and you guys can watch it. Look how cool that is. And it's really bubbling now. So from everything that I've seen and heard, that once this is done with its effervescentness, all of those bubbles, and the oil and everything has settled, you can then screw your cap back on and save it to play with at another time. So that's definitely something you guys can do maybe on a rainy day, or if you're wanting to do something fun with your little kindergartner or something. Now these effervescent tablets, I bet are pretty cheap at, you know, many places. You could pick them up at your local, what do you call those? Like a CVS or something, like a little medical store, whatever you call those places. Drugstore, medical store. But look how this is all separated. And I'm gonna imagine that at some point all of that water is gonna settle back down to the bottom, and it's going to separate, and you'll get your clear oil and your liquid again. So I wanted to pop on and give you guys that fun little at-home lava lamp DIY that you can do with your little ones at home. Hope you guys had fun learning that. Bye.